At some point, you get to a place where you have to realize that you can have it all, but you can't do it all. That was my big revelation. I was like, Pete, I was working out one morning. I pray a lot when I work out. So I was working out, I was praying, and I felt like God said to me, he was like, you know what, Pete, you're an amazing employee. I was like, hell yeah. And then I got all these visions of like all these companies that I worked for growing up, and every one of them wanted me to be a partner in the business. Like I always was invited to be in leadership in that. Every business, it was always like, you should stay on and be a partner in the landscaping company. You should partner and stay on in my chiropractic practice, whatever. But what God was basically telling me, what he did say, was, but you're not an employee. And I'm not bad-mouthing employees. I'm saying what he said to me was, you own a business and you act like you don't. But I didn't know what the antidote was. Like, okay, so what do I do? Like, what does that look like to be the owner of a chiropractic practice in 2016 with an existing practice that's already going and has a lot going on and a full schedule for the next 90 days of events? What does that look like? And so the transition had to start happening. And I think some of the light bulbs that are going on that I'm seeing, I already heard, talked to 2 people, it's like things need to shift now, like we're taking steps now. And that's my encouragement. I hope that, a lot of us are like, yeah, I'm leaving here, I'm going to do these 3 things when I leave. Or maybe just one goal, right? One action. Just do something. But we've got to face the facts, and we have to deal with the truth. Because you know what the bottom line is? Resistance is fatal. It really is. I was dying inside. As a man, I wanted to succeed. As a father, I wanted to provide. As a husband, I wanted to get my wife's approval, respect, and her love, right? As a doctor, I wanted to be the best. I wanted my patients to love me. I wanted them to get amazing results. And those aren't necessarily bad desires, but I was resisting, and I was resisting letting go of control is actually what the answer is. I was a controlling person. I didn't trust people. I had a huge team, up to 12, 13 staff members at one time, 4 doctors in the office. Everything going on. And I'm not saying that was smart. I'm not even saying we actually performed the level we should have. We completely underperformed during those years. Completely. You want to know why? Because you know where Pete was? Buried. Buried under all the work and the beliefs and the responsibilities that I should have, if I was wise, shared with others. And that would have empowered them and built them up, and it would have given them a purpose. It would have given them what they desired, which was to feel some level of value, and that I could have valued them. And that's a huge issue in our profession. That's an issue for, I think, humans. But letting go of control isn't irresponsibility. But it takes a level of responsibility to do it well. And there's a level of strategy, and there's a level of vision, and there is a timeline, and all these things that have to come together for us to truly do that.